As many businesses are starting to reopen, News 15's Cassie SCHIRM shares how one gym is welcoming its customers back by taking extra steps to make sure everyone feels safe to work out.
When you're at the gym, it's really hard not to touch anything. Just jumping on this elliptical here, you're holding on to the handle, you're pressing buttons. If you're lifting weights, you're touching the weights. That's why it's pretty much impossible not to share some germs. That's why the owner of this gym decided to get some help from a local business. A local company that's doing a lot more than just spraying things down and wiping things off. For many gyms across Acadiana, closing their doors for a couple of months has been a struggle.
It's been trying, but we're through it. We're ready to reopen.
With gyms finally being able to open up Friday, Nathan Pry, owner of the Sugar Mills Athletic Club, says he wants to make sure it will be safe for all of his members.
I know I have a lot of members that are at higher risk and in higher age demographics, so I had to be very careful.
That's why he's teamed up with a Youngsville company, Industrial Safety Solutions Recovery, to help his gyms stay clean during this pandemic.
Built this business specifically for this event.
Ray FLORES, president of the company, says they focus on disinfecting and creating new standards for businesses to stay clean even after they leave.
It's not about whether it will kill or not kill the virus. Most of the products, if not all the products out there, can definitely do that. Question is, how are you applying them? How frequently are you applying them? Are you aware of the high touch points where I touch something, then you come behind me and you touch it a day later and you contract the virus that I left there? And maybe I'm asymptomatic. That's the risk.
To kill the virus, the company uses a biocide chlorine dioxide.
It's safe for people, plants, pets. You know, I feel comfortable spraying this without any protection.
With an electrostatic sprayer.
What the atomization does is it makes the particles in such a state they're able to kind of cling and wrap around whatever's being sprayed.
And then they go back and get the touch points.
Whatever people may put their hands on, we'll consider that as decontaminated. We'll spray that down with an extra spray. After this has been sat a little while,
cleaning everything.
Within 10 minutes, you know, everything's kind of dead.
Giving Pry some comfort that his gym can be a safe place for others.
They're trusting the facility is doing all that they can. And so I have left no stones unturned, and neither have they.
And an assurance that he's ready to be back up and going, starting this weekend.
And I feel comfortable and confident opening my doors and letting people come back and have fun.
Now, some of the protocols this gym owner is putting in place, he's doing every other machine so they can keep a social distance. He's also putting tape on the ground so you can be aware of how close 6 feet actually is. And then he's also going to be giving disinfectant spray to everyone so everyone can wipe things down in between your sets. In Youngsville, I'm Cassie SCHIRM, News 15.
All right, thank you, Cassie, for that information.